Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. We have Nico, Leo, and Ivanka. So everyone, how's your day?
I'm good.
Is it good?
It was great overall, but uh,
Mm-hmm.
there was something that makes me very angry.
Really? What happened? Okay. Do you want to share with us?
I was asking the AI a question, and the AI keeps making jokes.
Oh yeah. Sometimes that happens, right? Is the is the AI called the Doubao?
Yep.
Sometimes Doubao makes me angry as well.
Yeah.
What about you guys, everyone?
He's so silly.
Really? You mean Doubao is so silly, right, Iris?
Yes.
Okay.
He can't understand me. Do I talk?
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk English? No, I don't. I talk Chinese. He even can't understand. All
Sometimes
right.
that happens. Maybe all of us have the same like
Sometimes
situation, right?
it's always do that.
Always do that. Okay.
Not
So which means actually we are even
not
smarter than
very good.
the AI, right? Okay.
Yes.
That's funny.
Sometimes they
Okay.
even do very crazy
Mhm.
mistakes.
Mhm. Sometimes that happens, right? Okay. But it's still
Yeah.
very interesting to talk to them sometimes, right? Okay, great job. Thank you for sharing your experience, like your conversation with AI. Maybe next time you
I
can
don't
just share
think
something
they
great.
are a good
Okay?
fit.
Okay. So maybe in the future, Iris, you can just try to like just try to invent a new one, right? A very great AI by yourself. That's great. Let's imagine that, okay? So everyone, now let's move on to today's class, okay? Let's see. Today is a review class. So of course we have to do so many practices, right? And do you still remember what we have learned in this chapter? In the first part, I mean the first two classes, we learned about reasoning, right? So how to do the reasonings. We learned about the comparative reasoning, contradictory reasoning, and also the hypothetical reasoning. Yes, three different types of reasonings. And in the final class, I mean, in the last class, we learned about surplus and the shortage. Yes. So let's just try to review them one by one and solve the problems, okay? To check whether you remember them or not. So everyone, let's see. Just like three parts. Okay, the first part is all about the comparative reasoning. We know when it comes to comparative reasoning, we need to draw some models, right? We know how to draw the arrows and how to draw the vertical arrows as well, and also use the table to place some ticks or crosses right there, right? That's what we have learned. So let's move on to look at this page first. We know to do the comparative reasoning, the most important thing is like we need to compare them first and then sort them, right? So look, everyone, we know. Firstly, we can, if we draw the model out, if we draw the arrow out, you need to know how to name the two sides. For example, if we are talking about the weight, we can just order the things from the lightest to the heaviest, right? Then what if we are comparing the height? How can we name the two sides?
Shortest the highest.
Yeah, so we can just try to order them from the,
Shortest to the highest.
yeah, we can say highest or tallest, right?
Tallest.
Yes, those
Or
are correct. That's right.
youngest to the
So,
oldest.
yeah, that's right, Ivanka. If we are talking about the ages, right, we're comparing the age, we can use the youngest to the oldest, something like that. Great job. Okay, and after that, every time when we read every sentence, you know something, just try to mark them on the board right away. Clear? If you know the difference between them,
Clear.
mark it out and you can just try to calculate it out. Because if you calculate when you are analyzing, you can figure out the answer at the end very quickly. Like when we are finding out the largest one and the smallest one, what's the difference between them? And you can just try to do subtraction, you will know the answer, right? Okay, so everyone, now let's just move on to the first practice. Is that okay? Yeah, let's see. So Iris, can you help us to read the first sentence? Just the first sentence, please.
5 cars of different colors are lined up in a road. It is.
It is known that, right? So
It is
next time, try
known.
to read it quickly. Thank you, Iris. Okay, so we have 5 cars here. They have different colors, right? And then we need to read the 2 sentences to find out the order of them. We need to find out the color of cars from left to the right. So we just try to name the 2 sides as left and the right. Okay? We'll find out the position of them. So here is the whiteboard, everyone. Now you can take it back, please.
Whiteboard. Far left. The only car between red and blue car is the yellow car. The white car is on the far. Teacher, what's this road mean? Far right, and the blue car is
only this car between them.
That?
The whole sentence, Iris, oopsie, it means the only car between red car and the blue car is the yellow car. That means between the red and the blue, we only have the yellow car in the middle of them. Is that clear? We only have the yellow car between the red and the blue car. No, I'm talking to Iris. I'm talking to Iris. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Can you understand now, Iris?
The only car between the red car and the blue car. The yellow car. I'm a genius.
Have you finished?
Nope. I figured it out.
Okay. Yes, you are, definitely.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Leo. Let's check answer now.
I'm done.
Perfect, you're right. Thank you, Leo. Good job. What about Ivanka?
Teacher, I'm ready.
You're right. Yes, Iris. Okay, what about Nicole? Oh, yes, perfect. Yeah, the colors is so beautiful. Oh, haven't finished yet, right? Just one more. Okay, you can move on, please. Sorry, I thought you have finished.
Okay. Teacher, I'm ready.
Bingo, Iris. Your answer is correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, perfect, Nicole. You're right. And I have already gave you the stars. You're right. A+ to you and smiling face. Okay, so everyone, well done. You guys are all correct. We just try to read the sentence, find out the black car is on the far left. And the only car between red and blue is yellow. So that means the yellow car always must be in the middle of red and the blue. But we don't know the position of red and blue, right? Maybe red and blue like this, or maybe red and blue like this, right? So we need to read, but we know anyways the yellow one must be on the right-hand side of the black one, right? So we can firstly place the yellow one here. Then we take a look at the next sentence. You can see the white car is on the far right, which is on the very right-hand side. And the blue car is on his left. So the blue car is on the left of the white car. So the blue card is here. Obviously, you know, according to the position of the yellow and the blue, we need to choose the first situation. So the red card on the left-hand side of the yellow card, right? So now we're done. Finally, we have black, red, yellow, blue, and white. That's the order of them, from left to the right. Okay? So I can see the first question is quite easy to you guys, right? Then let's turn to the second one. So look, this time, we have to figure out there are 4 people, A, B, C, D, and then to read the following 4 sentences to just try to sort the 4 people in order of the number of apples they have from the most to the least. We need to order them from the most to the least according to the number of apples they have, okay? And also you have to figure out the person B and the person C, they have how many apples respectively, okay? But now everyone, we know normally to draw the model, since the arrow turning the right hand side, the things are getting greater from left to the right, right? So this time we need to order them from the least to the most in the model. Clear? We can write them,
Yeah.
try them in the model from the least to the model, but pay attention when you are answering the question. You need to order them from the most to the least, which means you have to go backwards. Clear?
Okay.
So be careful with that. Now it's your turn, okay? Let's take a try, please, everyone.
A is red. This is not a good time to send messages to me. B is green. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna write the words. A has 200 apples. A is 4 times the number of apples as B. B. What?
Mark. Oh. There is a mosquito surrounding me. Okay.
What?
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, finish, right, Nicole? Great. I like to check answer now. You have to check the position of these two persons according to the amount of apples they have. Okay.
Mama, 不要叮叮当当.
Be careful, Nicole. Can you see that? A has 4 times, not 2 times, right? A has 4 times the number of apples as B. So since A has 200, what about B?
That should be 39. Okay, I am finished. 30.
Yes, Leo. I'm checking. Yes, perfect. Your answer is correct, Leo. I'd like to give you 5 stars for a good try here.
That and small.
Wait, Ivanka, let's check the first one. I mean, the second sentence. We say A has 4 times the number of apples as B, which means the amount of apples that A has, just can be 4 times the apples that B has, right? So we know A has 200 apples, right? Then what about B? Oh, you got the problem with the sentence 3, actually. This one, you're right. Okay, let's take a look at sentence C, Ivanka. C has 121 fewer apples than A. Fewer than, what does fewer than mean?
It means less than.
Perfect, that means less than. So C has 121 apples less than A. So could C on the right-hand side? It's from the least to the most. C has fewer apples than A. A has 200 apples, right? So fewer than, that means less than. So we have 121 less than that. We need to minus. So how many apples does C have? Yeah, we have to calculate again.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to Iris. Sorry, this is Iris' page. My bad, Ivanka. Actually, you're right. You're right. My bad. I'm sorry to that. It was Iris. Hey, Iris, you got the wrong answer. Okay? So look, this is how you can figure out the amount of C's apples. Clear? Sorry for that, Ivanka. Okay, you're right. Sorry, let's see. Yeah, all of them are right. I don't mean to do that. But yes, you're right. Great job. And what about Lee? Oh, yes, Leah, you're right. What about Nicole?
关注文
How many apples does B have?
从初中到现在更新了哪几样记忆？
Okay, everyone, since the time is really up, we have to check the answer all together, okay? No, it's not correct, Iris. Maybe you have some problem like reading the sentences here, right? I'd like to give you some help later. What about you, Nicole? Oh, yes, you're right this time. No problem. So, Iris, let's take a look at the board together, okay? Firstly, Iris, look, we know A has 200 apples, right? So we firstly place A right there randomly. And then we know A has 200 apples, so we write number 200 right here. Can you see, Iris? And then now sentence 2. A has 4 times the number of apples as B. So that means the A's apple equals to 4 times of B's apple. Do you agree, Iris? Then we know A has 200 apples, so 4 times how many equals 200?
50.
Yeah, so we know B has 50 apples, clear? So we can place B on the left-hand side of A, so it's 50 here. Do you agree?
Yes.
Then let's move on to the next sentence. Okay, Leo, let's see, we know C has 121 fewer apples than A. Fewer than just means more than or less than?
Less than.
Yeah, less than. Iris, remember that. Fewer than just means less than. Clear? So when C has 121 apples less than A, you can see the apples that C has just can be 200 minus the less than part. Can you understand, Iris?
Yes.
So 200 minus 121 equals how many? Thank you, Leo. 200 minus 121. Yeah, equals to 79. Iris, focus, okay? So you can see 79 is more than 50.
Right.
So C is on the right-hand side of B, right? You can place C here. You have to place C here in the middle of A and B, clear?
So teacher, I'm right
79.
about. So teacher, I'm right about.
Then what about D? What about D? D has 40 fewer apples than C. So we know C has 79 apples, right? So D has 40 fewer than that. So we need to minus 40. That equals how many? 79 minus 40? 39. Clear? So D should be on the left-hand side with 39 apples only. Okay? Yes, you're right. But how can we order them?
Teacher, I just don't. Teacher,
It's okay. Just tell me the order, please. Tell me the order. What is the order from most to the least?
A, C, B, D.
Yes, A, C, B, D, right? Okay, so maybe you're all right at the end, right? But listen, Iris, it's all in the messages now. Yes?
I actually don't know what FEWER means.
Fewer than. You can ask me. You can ask me, right? But you didn't. Fewer than means less than. Do you know now, Iris? Can you answer me first? Do you know now?
Yes.
That's enough. Okay, it's okay. So let's move on. And we know the order is A, C, B, D, right? And how many apples does B have? B has 50 apples, right? And the C has 79 apples. Okay, so listen, everyone. Every time if you don't understand the value of one word or one sentence, please ask me for help. Is that okay? Like this one, fewer than, if you don't understand the sentence, the phrase, just try to tell me. Is that okay? Don't get the answer.
Father.
Let's move on to the next practice then, okay? Look, we have A, B, C, D. 4 people and they are coming from 4 different countries, right? And you guys have to figure out the 5 sentences to find out what is the nationality for everybody. And then also fill in the blanks with the 2 questions here. Okay?
Okay.
So I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard. I think maybe this time 2 or 3 minutes is enough, right? So please try your best to solve them as soon as possible.
More minutes. Actually, Bob and Chloe and Daniel are in English, Japanese, and American and French. It is known that Ashley and the Englishman
妈妈，不要哈哈哈
are
了。
both doctors. Bum, 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 bum. Bob is good friends with the American and the French. Chloe and the Japanese have different. So Chloe's not the.
Do you need some help, Iris?
Danielle's English. I have figured it out mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Every crosses. I still have 2 left. Chloe often goes to help the Americans. This is
Okay.
super duper easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very great job, Nicole.
The
That is correct.
Chloe's French.
So Leo.
Ashley is American.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Okay, very great job, Ivanka. You're right.
I am French.
Leo. Yes, no problem. You got this correctly. What about you, Iris? The time is up. Yeah, you figure out Bob is the Japanese. And what's more? Do you remember, Iris, when you place a tick here in the same row, same column, we cross them out, right? Do you need some help, Iris? In the first sentence, we say Ashley and the Englishman are both doctors. So which means Ashley and the Englishman, they are 2 different people, right? So that means Ashley cannot be the English people. Clear? Iris? Yeah, so we can cross it out, right? And next sentence, we see Bob is good friends with American and the Frenchman. So Bob cannot be American, cannot be Frenchman, right? And Chloe and the Japanese have different occupation means jobs. Occupation means jobs, okay? So Chloe and the Japanese, they have different jobs. So Chloe is not a Japanese, right? And Chloe often goes to help the Americans, so which means Chloe is not the American, right? And Iris, since you have already know, Daniel is the Englishman, so we just try to cross. So we cross the other one. Can you see? The same row, same column. We just try to cross them. So Chloe is French, right? Move on, please.
So Chloe is the French. And actually is Americ.
American. That word is American, okay? So yes, you know Chloe is French, and you know Ashley is American, okay? So now we're done. That's it. Thank you, Iris. Great job. Okay. So let's see, Iris. I mean, you're so logical. Just sometimes you cannot know the words, right? So if you don't know the meanings of the words, it's okay. You can ask me for help, okay? It's not a big deal. So look, everyone, now we figure out Ashley is the American, while Bob is the Japanese, Chloe is the French, while Daniel is English, right? Now we're done. Okay, we finished the first part finally, everybody. That's great. And then let's just move on to the second part. The second part is about the comparative, no, not comparative anymore. It's about the contradictory reasoning and the hypothetical reasoning. So let's see. We know firstly to solve the contradictory reasoning, we need 3 steps, right? So Leo, can you help us to read it?
Step 1, find contradictions. Step 2, determine if it's true. Step 3, make a conclusion.
Yeah, make a conclusion, right? So everyone, step 1, how can we find out contradictions? What's the feature of them? How can you make sure 2 people are contradictory? Just because when they are talking about the
one thing and not the same. I don't know
they're
how
talking about
to.
the same thing, but one said yes, one said no,
But I
right?
know.
Yeah, so they are contradictory. Great job. Okay, and the second step is like determine if it's true or not. So we know everyone, as long as 2 people are contradictory, so one of them must be true, the other person must be false. So if there are 3 people and only 1 people telling the truth, and you know the third person must be lying, and you can get to know the answer. Is that right? Okay. And then we do have one more, it's hypothetical reasoning. Ivanka, can you help us to read the sentence, please?
Hypothetical reasoning. Make hypotheses one by one for given conditions until one hypothesis is verified to be valid.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So now, guys, let's just move on to the first practice. This time, we just try to use the contradictory reasoning to solve this problem. Okay. Please figure out who broke the glass here. And there's only one person told the truth.
Who broke? I didn't break the glass. I didn't break the glass. It was Peter who broke the glass.
Yeah, we find out contradictory relationships.
Okay.
Yes, Nicole. That's great. Oh, wait, sorry. Excellent, Nicole. You're right. What about Leo? Yeah, perfect. What about Ivanka? Yes, Ivanka, you're right. And how about you, Iris? Have you finished? Oh, you choose Peter? Unfortunately, Iris, it's not Peter. Let's check the answer together, Iris. So we see Peter said, I. So Peter is talking about Peter himself, like Peter didn't break the glass, right? But Daniel said, I, which means he's talking about Daniel himself, like Daniel didn't break the glass, right? But Tiffany said, it was Peter who broke the glass. So he's talking about Peter, like Peter did it, right? So obviously, Peter and Tiffany, they're both talking about the same person, Peter. One said yes, one said no. So they are contradictory. We know when they are contradictory, one of them is true, the other person is false, right? If there is only one who told the truth, it must be between Peter and Tiffany. So the third person, Daniel, must be lying. It's a lie, right? Daniel said, I didn't break it, but it's a lie. So which means it was Daniel who broke the glass. So we choose C here. Is that clear, Iris? We choose answer C. Okay? Do you have any more questions here? If you do, you can tell me now, please. No? Okay. So we're done with this part, everyone. Okay? Then let's just move on to the practice 2-2. Well, this one is really tricky, and it's really easy as well. Let's see. Everyone, please listen, okay? So firstly, Leo, can you help us to read the sentences right there from here to here? The purple part, please.
People who live in Street A always tell lies, and people who live in Street B always tell the truth. A foreigner came here but didn't know which street he was in. He asked a man on the street, "Do you live on this street?" The man replied, "No, it can be concluded that..."
Okay, yes, great job. So just now we know we have 2 streets, right? Street A, Street B. Street A, the people in the Street A always tell lies, while the people in the Street B always tell the truth, right? Now we have a foreigner, but the foreigner doesn't know which street he was in, right? So let's just try to analyze that. We just try to think about all those situations, hypothetical reasoning, right? Firstly, if the foreigner was in the Street A, and the people in the Street A would answer yes or no, Ivanka. People in the Street A?
No.
Yeah, if the man asks like, do you live on the street? And the person will always lie, right? So he cannot say yes. So he has to say no to the foreigner. Is that right? Because he has to lie. It is the street A, but he has to lie. So he can only say no, right? You guys agree?
Yes.
Okay, now we have the second situation. Let's see. If the foreigner was in the street B, okay, if he was in the street B, so the people in the street B would answer yes or no, Nicole?
Yes.
Yes, he would answer yes, like the, yes, it is, right? Great job, that's right. Okay, now everyone, so let's just focus on the reply he got. He got the reply no. So can we know which street was, okay, the foreigner was in which street? Do we know that now? According to the reply, we know he got no, which means yes. He was in the street. That's it. Super easy, right? So that's how we make sure the answer. Do you have any more questions here, everyone?
No.
No? Okay. So now, guys, let's move on to the one more practice here. This one, you can see we have an elf and a troll. They meet each other, okay? So let's see, firstly we see the troll always lies, while the elf always tells the truth. Okay, then we see they both say exactly one of the following sentences. Which one? So we have A, B, C, D. There are 5 sentences, right? We need to figure out which sentence, like both of them can say that sentence. It has to be a lie for the troll. It has to be a truth for the elf. Well, listen to me, everyone. I would like to give you guys the whiteboard. You have to analyze every sentence, please. Just try to place tick or cross here to show they can say that or they cannot say that. Is that okay?
Okay, that's perfectly fine with me. We are both telling the truth. We are both. I always lie.
才3天。我跟你签的协议上写的是1个月你才能
Iris, what are you doing here?
This is telling the truth.
讨论的是我不就还讨论的 Okay. We both are telling the truth. I was lying.
Yes, Leo, you're right.
Only one and only.
Go. Have you finished, Ivanka?
Okay.
Perfect, you're right.
Teacher?
Yes, Iris was wrong. What's wrong, Iris? Do you need some help?
What's you? What's me? What's
Let's take a look all together. Let's take a look all together. Okay, Iris, listen to me carefully, please. So here we have 2 people. Did you notice that? We have a troll, right? And then we have an elf, right? Are you listening to me, Iris? I'm only talking to you because your classmates are all correct. But you didn't, right? So can you focus on the class? Focus on me? Thank you so much. So let's see. The first sentence, like, I am telling the truth. So first we know the elf always tell us the truth, right? So the elf can say this sentence, right? But we know a troll always lies, right? He always lies. So if he said, I am telling the truth, it's a lie to him. So yes, he can also say this sentence, right? So both of them can say this sentence. Actually, the answer is A. But why we cannot choose the other one? For example, you are telling the truth. It said the other person, right? If a troll said the elf is telling the truth, actually it's true. But troll never said any truth, right? He cannot say it. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
And if the elf is telling like the troll is telling the truth, can that happen? No way. Troll always lies, right? So elf cannot say the sentence as well. Both of them cannot say the sentence, right? We both are telling the truth. This sentence is a lie because there's only one person tell the truth, right? So elf cannot say a lie, and only troll can say that, right? Next sentence, I always lie. Actually, it's a truth for the troll, so he cannot say it. It's a lie for the elf, so elf never say it, right? Next sentence, one and only one of us is telling the truth. This sentence, the whole sentence is actually a truth. So only L can say the truth, but the troll cannot say it. So that's why we only can choose answer A. Is that clear enough, everyone? See, we analyze all the sentences. Can we understand? Okay, so we're done with the second part. Let's move on to the final part. The final part is about surplus and the shortage. Do you still remember surplus and shortage?
Yes.
Okay, so firstly, you have to tell me what is surplus and what is shortage. For example, let's take a look at this sentence here, okay? Look at this, everyone, let's see. If each child receives 4 peaches, there will be 9 peaches remaining. Tell me, the 9 is a surplus or a shortage?
Surplus.
Yeah, it's a surplus because we have the keywords remaining, right? After sharing, we still have something left. It is a surplus. So we can draw the model like that. 3 circles, some dots, and if we give everyone 4 peaches, we still have 9 left. So when it's a surplus, we have to plus, right? Bingo. Next sentence, everyone listen. If each child receives 5 peaches, there would be a shortage of 6 peaches. So obviously, the 6 is
Shortage.
When it's a shortage, do we plus or minus?
Minus.
We minus, right? Okay, so that's how we draw the model. Remember the way to draw the model? And how can we calculate everything? So firstly, we need to know the total difference between the surplus and the shortage, right? How? When we have 1 surplus and 1 shortage, how can we get to know the difference?
9 plus 6.
We'll have 1 surplus and 1 shortage. Yeah, the way to figure out the difference is adding them together. 9 plus 6, which is 15, right? Then what if we have both surplus, everyone? What if we have both surplus? If we have both surplus, what should we do?
Number minus small number.
Yeah, when we have both surplus, we have to use the greater number 9 minus the smaller number 6, right?
Yep.
And what if we have both shortage, when they're both shortage here?
Greater number minus.
Yeah, we still have to use the greater number minus the smaller number. So finally, we have 3 categories, right? I mean 2 actually. Remember that when we have 1 surplus, 1 shortage, you need to plus them together to get to know the total difference. But if they're both surplus or even both shortage, just try to use the greater number minus the smaller number. Are we clear enough, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and after we know the total difference, we haven't finished yet because you need to use the total difference to divide it by the difference for every person, and you will know how many people are there, and you can calculate how many peaches are there, respectively. Is that okay?
Okay.
So now, guys, let's just move on to the first practice. When you solve the problem once, you know the steps. Okay. So, Nicole, can you help us to read the sentence, please?
A group of children is sharing peaches. If each children receives 3 peaches, there will be 10 peaches remaining. If each child receives 5 peaches, there will be a shortage of 8 peaches. How many children are there? How many peaches are there?
Okay, great job. Good reading, Nico. So we need to answer 2 questions, right?
9
number of children and number of peaches. So firstly, I'd like to help you guys to draw the model, and now I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard. Please figure out the answers. I mean, show me all the sentences, please. The number sentence, not only. Please not just give me the answer, okay? I need to see the steps you did. Let's take a time, please.
10 minus.
There are 9 children. Okay, there you go. Justice done.
Okay.
Yes, Nicole. That's quickly. 1, 2. Well done. Your answer is correct. All of the steps are correct. Okay, pretty good job. And what about Leo and Ivanka? Yes, Ivanka, you're so great. You're so happy, right? Dancing right there. Okay, 5 stars to you. What about Iris? But the number of... Oh, here's the problem, Iris. 3 times 9 equals how many?
Oh.
Check it again, please, Iris. Oh, it's 27, but why you turn it into 37 now, Leo? Yes, perfect. That is the answer we have.
Okay.
You're right. What about you, Iris? Yeah, that's right. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. You guys are all correct. That's perfect, okay? So when we have surplus and shortage, the way to find out the difference is adding them, right? So we divide it by 2, and you will be 9 children out there. Then you can use any of the 2 ways to figure out the number of peaches, which is 37. And finally, we can just try to write a statement as well, like this, the word sentence, and now we're done. Okay, let's move on to the next sentence. Okay, so this time, Leo, it's your turn. Can you help us to read the sentence, please?
The zookeeper distributes bananas to the monkeys. If each monkey receives 8 bananas, there are 25 bananas left. If each monkey receives 11 bananas, there is 1 banana left. How many monkeys and bananas are there respectively?
Okay, great job. So I would like to give you guys the whiteboard. And be careful, this time we have both surplus situations, right? So how can we get to know the difference between them? Yeah, we need to minus this time, right? Not plus anymore. Let's take a breath, please. Oh, yeah, can you see the whiteboard now?
Yes.
Sometimes we have that, right? It's lagging.
Oh. Okay, go.
Great job, everyone. I'd like to check this one by one. Thank you, Nicole. You got this correctly. Whoa, the same as you, Leo. What about Iris? Very great job, Iris. You're so good at solving this kind of problem. And for you, the same, Ivanka. Thanks a lot. Okay, you guys are so great. You can figure out the answer very quickly, about just like 1.5 minutes. Okay, so yes, we used the greater number minus the smaller number divided by 3. And you will know there are 8 monkeys, right? Then 8 times 8 plus 25 just can be 89 bananas. Okay, now we're done, everyone, and then we do have one last practice right there. So, Iris, can you help us to read a sentence this time? Iris, can you help us to read a sentence?
In the class, Mr. Owl.
Dr. Owl distributed.
Dr. Owl distributed candies to students. If each student received 5 candies, there will be a shortage of 4 candies. If each student received 9 candies, there will be a shortage of 28 candies. How many students are there in the class? How many candies did Miss Dr. Owl
prepare? Okay, yes, that's right, Iris. Good reading. So look, after the sentence we know both situations are shortage, right? So just like this, we'll have both a shortage situation. How can we figure out the answer, everyone?
Minus.
Okay, so I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard as well. And this is the final practice in today's class. Okay.
Yay.
Let's say goodbye, please.
Yay! Take a try the last practice.
Okay. Me.
Okay, Nico.
Okay.
Oh, that's quickly.
Okay, I am finished.
Well done. I will check answers one by one. You guys are so great. Thank you, Nico. You have the maximum stars that we have ever. The same as you, Leo. Well done. Okay, what's
Yeah.
about Ivanka? That's good. Okay, what about Iris? Yeah, there are 6 students, right? And how many candies are there? Okay, 6 times 5. And we use 30 minus 4. Great. That would be 26. Excellent. Thank you, Iris. Whoa! Perfect, everyone. See, you guys finished all the practices we have. Okay, oh, wait. So that's it. And we figure out there are 6 students, and there are 26 candies. No challenge today. No challenge today because this is a review class, right? No challenge in the review class. See? We're done, everyone. Thank you so much.
Can we play a game?
Okay, I will make a summary first, Iris. Just wait a second, okay? So in today's class, okay, I feel like I find out, Iris, actually you are so good at solving the final part. You see, you are so good at the surplus and shortage, right? But about the reasonings, you need to pay more attention to them. Is that okay? Okay, I mean, look, Iris, you are so smart and you are so logical. The thing is, sometimes you cannot understand the word or even the sentences. Is that right? So it's not okay. It's okay, Iris. So next time, if you don't understand the word or the sentence, you don't know the meaning of them, you can just tell me. Is that okay? I would like to help you to translate them into Chinese or some easy way to understand. Is that okay? So every time when you don't know the word or the sentences, just try to tell me. Is that okay? I can help you. Yes, you are so great. If you know the word, if you know the meaning, you can solve the problem very quickly. I trust you, right? Okay, so thank you so much, Iris. And also in today's class, like Ivanka, Leo, and Nicole, actually for all of the 3 parts, you guys did a really, really good job here. And all you need to do after this class, just try to finish your homework. That's it, okay?
Okay.
So we still have 3 minutes left over. Do you want to play Hangman?
Yes.
Yes, let's play Hangman. So I will randomly place you guys on the board so we can have the order, okay? Like this, 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 and this. So that's just order. You guys tell me the letters, okay, from A to Z. Do you want to play a hard one or an easy one?
Easy. Hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy one. Easy one.
Hard.
Okay. Oh, I got it. So let's see.
Easy one, Mom.
1, 2, 3.
Hard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8
will
letters.
be hard.
Not that hard, actually.
I think I know the background.
A.
A, right? Okay, wait a second. Let's see the first letter. We start from Nicole. Nicole, what letter do you think?
E.
E, right? Bingo! We have E, which is right there. Great job. What about Ivanka?
A.
No A. We don't have this letter, so I'm going to draw the head of the statement. What about you, Iris? Which letter do you think?
C.
C. Yes, we do. This one. Good start. And what about you, Leo? Which letter do you think?
H.
No H. We don't have this letter, so I'm going to draw the neck. It's your turn now, Nico. Let's just try to do it quickly, okay?
A.
Oh, we talked about A. We don't have A.
I.
Come on. I. Oh, yes, we do have it. This is I. Great job. What about you, Ivanka?
G.
G. You mean this one?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have this. Oopsie. I'm going to draw the one arm. What about you, Iris? Come on. Answer the question quickly.
J.
No J. We don't have this letter. What about you, Leo?
N.
N. Okay, good job. We have N, which is right there. Now it's your turn, Nico.
T. T.
Oh, we don't have the letter T.
Princess.
Wait, what is that? Who said that?
Me.
Oh, yes, you're right, Leo. You got this, everyone. That's it. Princess.
T-R-I-N-C-E-S-S.
Yeah, how can we spell T-R-I-N-C-E-S-S? Well done. That's it. You're so great. That is princess. Maybe next turn, right? Okay, so everyone, that's it. This is the answer. So you saved the boy. The boy is so happy now. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, yes, so that's all for today's class. And after today's class, all of you guys don't forget to finish your homework, okay? And the next time, in next class, we are going to learn a new thing, which is called decimals. I don't know if you know that or not. Get ready with that. Okay?
Point.
So see you guys next time, okay? Let's say goodbye to each other. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.